These two heavyweights have no love lost here as Kenjiro takes on Kris Kavanaugh.
Two of the veterans here in Hawaii wrestling. Both been around a long time. In Kenjiro's case, a long time.
I believe it's a wrong time.
Wrong time.
Kris Kavanaugh, former AZW heavyweight champion. Trying to get the crowd involved early on here, and it's not that hard to cheer against Kenjiro. Probably one of the most unlikable people in all of professional wrestling.
That's what happens when you pick your fight against DDP to start your AZW career. Because people love DDP. So instant hate for Kenjiro.
And it always blows my mind that after all these years, Kenjiro still has yet to learn the English language. But one of the most universal languages is a butt whipping, and that's what Kris Kavanaugh is bringing on right now here in this match here at Reckless Abandon.
Kenjiro actually backing away.
And perhaps Kavanaugh showing a little compassion here.
Oh, we've seen he's turned a little leaf. He's a friendly Kenjiro.
Kenjiro trying to show peace, love, and harmony. And, oh, there's the Kenjiro we know. We knew it was too easy to think that that was really going on.
That might have been the fastest I've ever seen Kenjiro move.
And he's heading back to the locker room, but in tow, Kris Kavanaugh coming from behind. Taking the action to the crowd here. And we need to get the crowd out of the front row. There's Kavanaugh sends Kenjiro through the front row of seats. AZW security definitely has their hands full with this one, as these two heavyweights are no stranger to taking the action outside of the ring.
Yeah, I think both of them actually prefer it.
I have a feeling that if it wasn't for the pay, these two would fight for free out at the bars, at the park, anywhere. That's how much these guys don't like each other.
But in Kenjiro's case, he doesn't like anybody.
How do you go on living your life like that? I can't imagine. You being the opposite of where everybody loves you.
Everybody loves me.
To everybody hating Kenjiro.
Everybody hates him.
I can see why you guys didn't get along.
Oh, absolutely.
And Kenjiro there with a blatant chokehold right in front of referee Abrams. And see, Kenjiro still doesn't understand English, and that is his excuse. How long is he gonna milk this cow?
Well, it's gotta be lactose free, but I think he's on a diet.
Well, you know us Asians, we can't handle lactose. A very arrogant pin there by Kenjiro. And apparently referee Abrams is bilingual as well, as Kenjiro speaking in his native tongue to referee Lobot Abrams.
You don't know about the Abrams. The Abrams are one of the most brilliant family to ever grace the island of Hawaii, the Abrams.
Please take me through the lineage of the
They're right
Abrams.
up there with the Campbells, the Doles, and all the great Howleys that came.
What other famous Abrams are there out there?
There's old Reddy Abrams, Smitty.
Yes, I've heard of him.
Smitty.
Yes.
Smitty Abrams. And then there's Abrams.
Uh-huh.
He's a special one.
He is. I learned about him on Wikipedia. Back to the action here in the center of the ring, and Kris Kavanaugh with a huge elbow drop right in the middle. And just barely getting his shoulder up at the last second.
3.
Are you questioning
I might
referee
be
Abrams?
Bobby Abrams.
Wow. Wow, beautiful drop kick there by Kris Kavanaugh, and he lets everyone know that he thinks so as well.
There's no questioning that drop kick.
There's another pin attempt at 2 count. Very close. I gotta admit, it's very close.
Are you questioning now?
I dare not question referee Abrams.
Is it Bobby Abrams / Katahira?
You know, there might be something brewing there. Kenjiro does have deep pockets. Oh!
He might have got a nipple.
We might need to get a better angle and see.
Oh!
It might not be there anymore.
Oh, there goes Kris Kavanaugh.
Oh, Kris Kavanaugh over the top rope there.
Right here in front of us. Well, not really in front of us, but nearby.
Well, I'm glad we've got these 3 rows of fans to brace.
They'll protect us.
Yeah. And uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, suplex on the unprotected floor at ringside here. And this is a very dangerous spot for Kris Kavanaugh. He might be counted out here. Actually, both of them.
Yeah. You saw how much they took out of Kenjiro just to get Kris Kavanaugh over for that suplex.
Kenjiro getting up Kavanaugh and sending him. No, reversal and Kenjiro to the pillar. Kenjiro mouth first. He might have broken his jaw right there on that ring post.
Which might be a blessing in disguise. I'm just saying. That was brutal.
Kenjiro rolled into the ring, and this might be it for Kenjiro. If Kavanaugh can... Looks like he's calling for something.
He might be... I thought he was calling for that top rope elbow drop that he loves.
The one thing to consider is, you know, maybe Kavanaugh wants to put more of an exclamation point on this beating here. Instead of going...
Right. Make a statement.
Yeah. I mean, this is reckless abandon. And if you know what that means you throw all caution to the wind and you let it all hang out. And here comes Hotstuff Kris Kavanaugh going to the top rope. Could we see the big elbow drop? There it is to the black heart of Kenjiro. 1, 2, 3, and that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, Hotstuff Kris Kavanaugh.
Oh, wait.
And Sabaki, the other half of the Empire, coming in, and the match is over. And what's he doing out here?
Look at Sabaki like a bat out of hell. Just came out of nowhere.
We're trying to get some order in here.
Look at the Empire. It's brutal, guys. I mean, how many times can I ring the bell?
And thank God, here comes Kaimana. Here comes Kaimana to save the day.
I guess Kaimana's seen enough there from Kavanaugh. We might have to get some guys to help him out to the back. Yeah, we gotta check on Kris Kavanaugh here. You can see the AZW security helping out. You gotta keep Sabaki away. Look at keep him away. Look at that. Look at that.
All right, Sabaki. You ain't got to worry about Hotstuff Kris Kavanaugh. What you got to do is worry about me. I'm still a little pissed that Alecki got the belt, but hey, it's his time for now. Sabaki, I want to prove to everybody over here that I am the real deal, that I am the best in Hawaii. And Sabaki, I am waiting till later. This good is right here, right now.
This match is getting underway right now with Sabaki and Kaimana. This match is actually supposed to be our co-main event, but it's happening right now.
A little bonus for our fans here where we don't have to wait till the end of the night. And you can just see it. Kaimana, he wants it. He wants to get back in that title hunt. And as we mentioned in the past, he's not about talking about, he's about proving it. And he's going after one of the top stars here at AZW, trying to prove it against Sabaki.
Yeah, definitely one of the premier athletes here in AZW. And the one thing Kaimana has is respect for the history of Hawaii wrestling, and he definitely has a lot of respect for Kris Kavanaugh. And he didn't like what he saw happen to Kris Kavanaugh early, because Kris Kavanaugh might have injured that elbow. And we know Kris Kavanaugh early in his career did hurt that elbow real bad, and he was actually out for a year.
Yeah, I was up close. There's AZW security helped Kris Kavanaugh to the back, and it did not sound good. Kris Kavanaugh, one of the toughest guys I've ever met, and you could just hear and see the pain on that man's face. It looks really serious, DDB.
Oh, look at that, look at that.
Kenjiro has not left ringside, and he is now interfering with this match. This is going on long. He might choke Kaimana out. This match might end earlier than expected. And referee Bobby Abrams has just kicked out Kenjiro. He is sending Kenjiro to the back, and finally we have a fair fight on our hands.
Yeah, I think he just said Kenjiro has to leave.
And Kenjiro now no longer able to help his tag team partner in Sabaki, as now Sabaki's got to take on Kaimana. What? No, Kenjiro just...
Oh yeah, he's supposed to be leaving.
Kenjiro's still here.
Oh, again.
This is just despicable. Referee Bobby Abrams has to figure out how to get Kenjiro out of here. This is ridiculous. And the problem is, oh, look at Kenjiro throwing that chair.
Kenjiro.
That chair did nothing to Kenjiro.
That chair was just minding his own business.
I have a feeling that we're gonna have to take that out of Kenjiro's paycheck.
His yen, is it? Well, now we're gonna finally see Sabaki and Kaimana on a one-on-one on fair ground.
Well, the damage may already be done, as Sabaki has been enjoying quite the advantage early on, and Kaimana is in deep trouble here.
There's that speed of Sabaki.
And there's the veteran ringship of Kaimana, knowing exactly where he is in that ring in relationship to where those ropes are. But here's where Sabaki is so dangerous. His arsenal of submission maneuvers and holds, and look at that. Kaimana just being torqued and twisted into
extremity right now.
Look at this.
So he can't reach for the rope.
Nope.
With his feet, with his arms, with his hands, because it's all tied up.
Sabaki rolling up. Kaimana. One count there for Kaimana. Kaimana has been in some major wars in the past several months. Fell short last event trying to get back that heavyweight title. And he's hoping for another shot, but you got to think that if he doesn't win here tonight, he's all the way at the bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah, Kaimana even said so that he understands that he has to earn his way back up, and he said he has no problem doing that. And he's going to go through anyone that he has to in order to get an opportunity to be the heavyweight champion here in AZW again.
And you know, Sabaki, he wants his shot at the title as well. Sabaki, always a contender, and you got to figure if he beats the former champ, he's got to be next in line for that title as well.
Absolutely. And he's got a chance to become a tag team champion and a heavyweight champion.
Oh! Kaimana just obliterated Sabaki there. Now Kaimana setting up Sabaki here. And now submission maneuver of his own by Kaimana. And very smart by Kaimana, working on a specific part of the body, trying to take out the lower back of Sabaki.
Yeah, that power bomb into that backstabber. Oh! And if that didn't think about that, just did.
Sabaki's not moving. This might be it. 1, 2, 2 count there for the former AZW heavyweight champion.
I'd say Sabaki, even though he doesn't have his partner Kenjiro with him, he's actually still faring pretty well. Right now, it's all Kaimana.
Big boot to the jaw right there of Sabaki, and Sabaki is in a whole lot of trouble right now. But the one thing you gotta be careful of is Sabaki is a veteran, he is crafty, and he is quick, and he can surprise you at any second, so Kaimana's got to be on his A game here tonight as he delivers a devastating suplex there.
With a little extra delay on him. And Sabaki, you mentioned all of the things that make him such a dangerous competitor. and we've seen it already. He's not above breaking any and all rules to win or inflict damage.
Absolutely true. Kaimana setting up Sabaki in the middle of the ring here. Oh, we've seen this before. This is not going to end well for Sabaki. Oh!
Herp stomp.
And there may be a good reason why Sabaki wears a mask moving forward.
It's all about that gym motivation, folks.
And there it is.
There it is.
You called it, DDB. Sabaki not above. Going below the belt there.
Well, Sabaki's saying he hit him in the abdomen.
That's a pretty low abdomen if you're asking me. I'm no doctor.
What is a Bellator? The fight's gonna continue. Or maybe not, he might look.
Kaimana may be out here. Hook of the leg. 2 count there for Sabaki, but by kicking out that shoulder, setting Kaimana up for a submission there. And this is what I was telling you about. Sabaki is just so dangerous from all angles. He's so quick.
We saw what he did earlier with Kris Kavanaugh in just that few minutes or moments that he had on Kris Kavanaugh. He broke his arm, it looked like. I don't know if he pulled it out of the socket or what happened, but he did some major damage.
We are hearing word from the back that Kavanaugh has been tended to by doctors, and it looks like he may be on his way to the hospital to get that injury checked out. We'll have more details for you as soon as we get them, but meanwhile, in the ring here, Sabaki with a nice line kick to the back of the head there onto Kaimana, and Kaimana might be questioning his tactic to call Sabaki out here tonight, or maybe not. Oh!
Whoa!
Kaimana perched to the top of the ropes, and in comes Sabaki. Man, this match has gone back and forth. Neither man able to sustain an advantage throughout the match. It's any man's match here. Although
Sabaki had that scouted and he came up with that knee.
Sabaki going for a high-risk maneuver up here. Kaimana reversing it. Dear God, no!
I can't even look!
Oh! Sabaki may have been broken in half. Do it. That's it. Kaimana is your winner. Wow! Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, Kaimana!
If you're gonna make a statement, that's how you make a statement.
Oh my God!
This place just exploded when he hit him with that.
Speaking of exploded, Sabaki smashed right on his face, and
He's making that statement right there. He wants that title.
Kaimana just obliterated Sabaki with that off the top rope. And I can only hope that Sabaki's okay, as he's being tended to by security and referee Abrams. But your winner here tonight, and getting one step closer back to that championship title match, is Kaimana.
All right, I have a very interesting guest here tonight on Danger Zone. You all love him. You guys are all big fans of this guy. I know you are. I know you love this guy. You love everything about him, his attitude, his wrestling, his beard. Please welcome my guest at this time. He is the dean of School of Hard Knocks. He is Knox Harrington. you're still in some pain here on the hip. First things first, how's the hip doing, Knox Harrington?
Well, you know what, TDP? It's not doing too good right now. My hip is hurting, and you know why? It's every single one of you people's fault. You're distracting me, you're making noise, you're fooling me, I can't concentrate.
So you're saying it was the fans of AZW that caused this injury, not the person you arrested, or not you yourself?
Well, it doesn't help that I didn't know who I was wrestling till I came out here. It's a conspiracy from the top in AZW all the way to the bottom. From the refs to the fans, everybody in this place, everybody is against Hard Knox Heritage. Nobody wants to see me get it.
What are your thoughts on the match that you just talked about? You didn't mention my name, but we all know you were in that match with Subido. What are your thoughts about the man known as Subido?
Subido, you put me on the shelf. I can't make any money to support myself. No food on the table. So you know what? I'm pretty damn pissed. And when I get back, I'm coming after you, Subido. Me, you, in this ring, you're going down, buddy. School of Hard Knocks, bro. You're about to learn it.
You're saying you're going to do that right in the very ring on May 13th in front of all these fans?
Bullshit! All these fans. You know what? I don't want any of you here to watch me wrestle. I want you to see this place empty. I don't want anybody to buy a ticket to the next AZW show. Because I don't want to wrestle for any of you pieces of crap in this audience today.
I think I heard you're going to be joining us on commentary here for this next match.
Yeah, I'll be on there.